Welcome to today's Seidokan Saturday. So last week there was a question from my student Holly, who helped me out, on where should I put my foot or where should I be after I execute the technique. From the yellow to orange belt level, and again if you'll go back and watch that video, all we're looking for is that when the attack comes, Jodan, Chudan, Maigeri, when the attack comes, I get in a proper position, execute a proper block for the appropriate level. And then her question was, if I kick, now where do I land? So those are tactical considerations, not so much technical as tactical. Where I land is going to determine what I could or could not do next. So, if you will, Holly, and okay, right? There we go. So, the first attack is Jodan, face level. I block. Am I in a good stance? Did I execute a proper block? That's consideration number one. Now, her question specifically was, if I kick, where do I put this foot? Does it matter? Since I know at the orange belt level, I'm only doing one technique, as long as I kick properly and land on balance, it doesn't matter if I land in the cat stance, front stance, back to my original square stance, shikodachi, really doesn't matter. Again, so let's go with Chudan. Hey! Again, am I in a good shikodachi? Did I block? When I punch, at this level, I could pull her hand with me as I punch, but I'm not concerned with that. I'm concerned with, is my stance good? Did I execute a good technique? From here, do I have to go back to the block? Probably not, because in real life, if she had punched, her hand's not going to hang out here for an hour and a half, right? So if I block and punch, I can just stay here, she stays here. We're learning to move, shift our balance, etc. Okay, again. If I block and kick, now where do I put this foot? Back, forward after the kick. Her hand's just hanging here anyway, so it really doesn't matter. What matters is that I executed a good technique, landed in a good stance. Okay? Hopefully that clarifies. So, from there, moving on to Yakusoku kumite, which is promised or prearranged. Now where we put our foot does matter, because Yakusoku intentionally teaches the tactical side. The ippon is just to explore. How could I kick? What could I do from this position? And then thinking forward tactically, if they punch and pull back, did I hit quick enough? Could I follow? So Yakusoku helps us out a little bit with those answers. So again, so we did, for yellow belt, Seidokan Ichiban, number 1, and Kempo, number 6. Both were direct attacks straightforward. In yellow to orange belt, we're going to have a sideways movement. So it's tactically different and technically different. As the punch comes, I sidestep, brush the hand off to the side. I'm stepping to my 9 o'clock from her 12. I pivot my hip so that I create force from my center of my body, striking in the low rib, the hand bounces a little bit. Okay, let's go to the other side so it's a little bit easier. Okay, brush, sidestep to 9 o'clock, short punch, turning my body. In Ichiban, I stay in my square. In niban, I stay here. Why? Because A, this should be a good finishing technique. If I put him on the ground, I can escape. If I didn't put him on the ground, she's not just going to be standing here. She's going to punch and pull her hand back, continue with another punch, something. So, go back to, okay, sidestep, brush, punch. If she's following up with another punch, I'm still in this position. I can do a whole lot of other things to follow up. So I stay there, pending whether my punch has put her down, him down, her down, whoever it is, it, they, Demi, Lovato, okay? I've put they down. Whatever I've done, I've taken care of, so I stay there, boom, celebrate my victory, run away, or stay there, see what's coming next, spontaneously respond and counter. So let's go a little bit of an angle here, same thing. So again, before she punches, I'm stepping straight side, pivot, turning my core, my center of my body, my hips, short punch. You'll see this in the kata pasai and in the kata kusanku. Hey! 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 End of technique. Stay here, ready for follow-up or escape. Hey! Escape. Arigatou gozaimasu. So, Seidokan niban for the orange belt level. Next week, Yakusoku kumite. They will come from Kempo, and I will explain why. So stay tuned. And until next week, as always, keep practicing.